Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 17 of Direwolf20's server play. Just getting started today. I was in earlier and got my peat bog finished, and I just turned them off. I added a manual kill switch to my peat and forestry farms, so you can see here, the manual kill switch. This thing will, of course, automatically turn it off if it runs out of bog earth or humus, but I added a manual kill switch to both systems here just to keep them turned off if I have enough stuff, because right now I've got enough stuff. Cool. You might also see this new interface at the top left. Is Sengur on still? Where's Sengur at? Nope, no Sengur on. I was going to bug him about the top left thingy.
Yeah,
We have Tog and Slowpoke on with us though. What's up, guys?
Hey there.
you can turn it off in the config.
Like editing config file configs, or there's an option in-game?
Yeah, the forestry based config.
Fail. Needs to be an in-game.
I know, right?
Wanted to pop over to the overworld and show you guys something cool that's been worked on. I think there's a little jingle now,
As far as I'm aware, Target's good to go.
so you guys can see the overworld library has been replaced with this new awesome-looking library. Oh, that's cool. What do they got up on the top there on the clock tower, like in the middle? There's like some yellow and black red power lights that are on there. Do you guys know what that is?
I think it's just like a sun and moon or something.
Cool. Wonder if that's keeping track of what time it is. That would be cool. That's what I should do, is I should build a clock. That way
Yeah.
you can know when it's dark out. Wait.
Or you could just make a watch, you know, the vanilla item.
Yep. And there's definitely a mob spawner in here, because mobs do spawn regardless of how many candles there are. There's a creeper poking around our library right now. But cool little place. We've
Having
got our
said
books
that,
and
have
things
you
up
ever
here.
actually made a watch?
Me? Yeah, I've made watches before. Put a watch up for a long time.
No, I'm talking about just the vanilla watch.
I've probably made them. But used them much? Probably not in any of my Let's Play series.
Have you ever made a compass?
Yes. Does that point to your original spawn still, or did they finally fix it so that it points to your bed?
You're bad.
Okay. Because for the longest time, it just pointed to the original spawn, and that never worked for me. So I'm like, this thing's worthless.
Yeah.
And then I had portal gun, so I'm like, now it's really worthless.
Because I know you always struggled with, you know, vanilla.
Yeah. It's a complicated thing. I'm gonna come visit you guys and show off your machine, by the way.
Okay. It's
Where
working.
is...
Yeah, for the moment it's working.
Because you have more batteries?
Yeah. Well,
I also
actually, it moved forward and there were a couple of blocks stuck. I think that's when the ender chest was full.
You guys
So I
really need
got
more
stuck.
headroom on your stairway, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm just putting that out there. I keep hitting my head against the ceiling and it hurts.
Oh, crash.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too. You know, some
We're back.
crazy contraption to interface it with a void pipe.
So this is your sorting room, right?
It is indeed.
Cool. So you macerate all your ores and then you pull them into the induction furnaces, I presume. Electric furnaces. Noobs.
We had no resources.
Yeah, that's what I hear. That's not an excuse anymore.
No, it's not. We're going to have to rebuild the sorting room.
You're gonna have to figure out what to do with all your resources.
Rebuild the sorting room.
Yeah. You're gonna need like 30 diamond chests for just your cobble.
Yeah.
They built a machine similar to Players here that basically runs. Is the machine running now, or is the battery thing low again?
No, I shut it off.
Oh, okay. Is it just this lever that activates it? Or you turn it off because it's out of room in the ender chest, right?
I love the fact that he actually
yeah.
lays torches.
Oh yeah, I like the torch laying aspect. At least it keeps it bright in here.
Helps to prevent mobs from going mad like it does in Players.
Yeah. They just have a deployer down here deploying torches.
Yeah, it's normally only every like 4, but you know when it gets stuck, it kind of
That's fine. Do you have a auto torch production that goes into there?
No.
Ah, so you're gonna need that.
I filled them with 4 stats each. Figured that'd last a little while.
That'll last nothing. This thing will be, going crazy. I think you could do it pretty easily. Like take some of the coal you get and just make torches and send them back or something.
Yeah.
Pretty nice machine, guys. I'm not gonna build anything that's complicated. I don't think for my miners.
I mean, you can see how long it's gone so far. I mean, up where we dug a few rows higher, so you can actually
I stole
see
some of their
where
diamonds, by the way. They didn't
the
notice.
bore started.
A quick little machine, isn't it?
See?
Oh,
They'll notice
yeah.
when I steal their stuff.
I think DW's stealing our diamonds or so.
Is he? Alright, there's plenty more where that came from.
I found that if I put smoothstone back where the diamonds were, you can't tell.
Oh yeah, I thought there were some diamonds
Is he
lower
actually
down
genuinely
here.
mining out the diamonds?
Yeah. I really can't tell. I'm pretty sure there were some diamonds at eye height here.
There may have been.
Do you remember that thing I told you about Obsidian Dome, Tog? Are you sure you still don't want to do it?
I never said I didn't want to do it, but
You
we
chickened
didn't
out.
have any obsidian.
Yeah, we do now.
Wahaha.
Do we? From where?
I've got some. I don't know where from, but we'll get some.
I think I'm just going to go with a standard build craft quarry. I'm just still deciding if I want it to be in my age or if I want to create a new age dedicated to mining. Which just might be fun to do. Alright guys, so now we're down in the Nether, where Richard G, one of the developers of Industrial Craft, has created something. I don't think he's on TeamSpeak though. So he pretty much created a blaze farm that kills blazes with snowballs that come from the overworld, and it's a automatic EXP farm. But I like how the EXP like flies out of that room. That's funny. And you have a transposer there, I guess, picking up the blaze rods. Yep. Oh, cool. A nice little enchanting table. And he gave me an emerald pickaxe as a gift. Sent me a letter in the mail. Better than a drill. Efficiency 4. Pickaxe, huh? Nice. So there's a deployer. Glass window up top, huh? Oh, water pushes them down. Cool. Sweet. There's a blaze farmer in there too. Wonder if I can sneak in without causing too much of a problem. Oh yeah, look, there's the blaze farmer. Neat. And down they go. Now, this is pretty cool. Slowpoke, have you been in here and seen this thing that he made?
I haven't yet. Where's the pole?
Oh, I think it's in the Nexus. Go to the Nexus and then I'll lead you in. And I think it's in the green section of the books. Tog, have you seen this yet?
I think he's coming over now.
Not since it was redone.
definitely like the window.
How is it labeled Blaze Farm?
I guess he created the linking book and then changed it in the whatchamacallit thingy.
Oh, you can change a linking book name?
I think so. So you just stand here and collect EXP. That's awesome. And blaze rods. Did we upgrade iron chests again?
I don't think so.
Must just be my screen then. It was looking funny when I opened them.
You think you seriously need 8 of whatever size chests these are for blaze rods?
Well, this thing runs when nobody's around too, doesn't it? Or no, I guess it doesn't, right? Because mob spawner doesn't run when the player's not around.
Yeah, I think you have to be down here.
Yeah, doesn't hurt. Cool. Yeah, man, looks nice.
Are these free to
Yeah.
borrow within reason?
You're allowed to come here and just use and abuse it if you want.
Oh, I'll abuse it, that's for sure. I've already gotten a few levels just standing around.
Well, I meant the blaze rods, not the XP, but I guess, you know.
I'm guessing it is. Alright, I'm going to go ahead to my age here. So is the jingle sound for new mail, or is it for whenever you transfer ages? Because I'm getting it every time I switch to a new age. I thought that was a Mistcraft sound.
Probably is.
But I haven't
I don't
upgraded my
know.
Mist client, so maybe he made that server side or something? I don't know if that's even possible.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope he puts out a new version soon. Would be nice.
We'll figure it out. Alright, I'm going to stop recording for a bit, and then I'll be back. Alright, guys. Next up, I need to get some... I'm thinking... knock all this stuff off of here and get this out of the way. I need to get some recyclers going, like, pronto, because the next thing for me to do is get a quarry going. I'm going to have a lot of excess items that I need to recycle into scrap. So let's get a quick system built to get this working. And, Palm, are you getting any block breaking lag? I'm getting just a little bit of it. Let's see how I want to lay this out. Probably going to want to get myself another iron chest, at least for now. Ingots are here. Go turn this into an iron chest. You still here, Pahimar? And maybe place him down here for the scrap production. What I'm thinking maybe is have 1, 2, 3, 4 scrap recyclers set up, and then I might want to rearrange some of the wiring down here because I will probably need to change things up just a little bit. And what I mean by that is probably would like to have just one retriever under here maybe. Try and decide how I want to pull items out of the chests and into this guy. So I'll have to figure that out. So give me a few minutes to work up a design in my head and I'll be back. Alright, well, to clean things up a little bit, I'm going to grab my electric wrench, and that's light blue, right? Let's grab from our red power items and tools the light blue paintbrush, because we're going to need that in about a second. We'll probably drop this build crap thingy off in here. Let's put this guy in, nope, wrong keys combination. Let's put this guy in lossless wrench mode, enabled. That means you won't lose your items. Woot. I'm just going to move this guy over a little bit. Okay, that should be alright. We'll get this pneumatic tube system set back up right here. And this is just a visual bug, by the way, FYI, for you guys. That item does exist. It's just hiding. Just a visual bug. Don't worry about it. It'll be fixed next time I relog probably. And we'll paint this guy blue. And then we'll set up our extractor back here. Okay, so now that our extractor is set up, we can drill down and just relocate this thingy to be like this. Cool. Alright, so step 1, that looks better. So now I've got a little bit more room to work with my recyclers, which will go here. And then I'm going to have a line of pneumatic tubes and probably a retriever that's going to pull all the scrap that gets produced directly into this chest. So hopefully we'll have a nice scrap production line going in here. And to get that working, I just need to then move this guy like so. And I'll need to, see, visual bug, told you, get some, a painted line, a new color to go into here so that anything that winds up in this array of recyclers will get recycled. Items will be pulled out by the retriever, whatever scrap is produced on, you know, however many pulses I decide to go with. Maybe I'll, you know, steal some red alloy wiring here and use the same pulsing. Gonna need some power too for the retriever. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. So I'm gonna get the recyclers set up, and I'll be right back. And I'm recording again, just FYI, Pahimar, who's actually here now. I was talking to him earlier, and he wasn't responding. What's up, buddy?
Hello.
I'm making some recyclers.
Nice. Have you had a chance to visit the end yet?
No, I heard you went to the end, right? And got a book down there?
Yeah, I managed to find a stronghold in the overworld, and if you actually go into the Nexus now on the blue platform, there's a book to the end.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Take some Athames and get yourself some Ender Pearls.
Will do. That sounds like a good time.
I
Get some
think I'm up
revenge on
to...
those Endermen.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. I've got, in about 45 minutes, I got 7 stacks of Ender Pearls.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a lot of Ender Pearls. Nice.
I also see that Sengir's got the bee effects working in SMP now.
Oh, does he? Cool.
Yeah, I'm noticing bees that happen to be flying through my walls. That doesn't seem logical, but still, I can see them.
Nice. I'm just getting ready to place down my recyclers. I decided to go with 4. Hopefully, you know, that'll be enough for now. I'm trying to decide how exactly I want to pull items out of them. It's a little tricky, to say the least. I don't have any more fiber cabling? Oh well, steel diamond or 2. Probably should have held on to all those. When do I get my portable crafting table back?
It's sort of working in the latest build. I got a couple things I got to work out. I was trying to get it so that when you actually use the portable crafting interface for the lesser stone, you took damage on the stone.
Ooh,
but I'm trying to figure out a way that I can do that in SMP so that people can't fool it.
Fool it?
Yeah, the way it is right now, when you open up the crafting GUI, okay, spoiler alert, technical terms. When you
People
press
like
the key,
technical, dude. I get a lot of comments that they like love hearing the tech talk.
well, that's good. That's actually one of the reasons why I decided to make Equivalent Exchange 3 open source, is I wanted people to be able to learn how the mods work. And hopefully the people who are learning how to mod would have a basis to kind of start, because that's how I learned how to mod.
Sweet.
So anyway, when you have a stone in your hand and you press the button to bring up the GUI, the interface for crafting, the client sends what's known as a packet, so it's a tiny chunk of data from the client to the server to say, hey, you know, Direwolf20 opened up the crafting interface of the portable stone. And then the server goes, oh, okay, well, maybe we should sync up our inventories to make sure that what you do there is the same as what I've got here.
Oh.
So, you know, a crafty person could intercept that and say, okay, well, I've got the interface open, but I didn't actually open it with a stone, so, you know, don't charge durability on it. This should be free. So I'm trying to prevent that that case. It's a small case. It's probably not anything that anyone's going to do, but I'm trying to make sure that this mod is coded as properly as possible, because if I want people to learn off of it, I want them to see the proper ways of doing things, or at least what I hope is the proper way of doing things.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
So a lot of EE3 development is kind of spaced around right now, just trying to figure out these little intricacies and whatnot to make sure it handles everything properly. It'd be
Right, you
pretty
want to
easy
handle,
just
unusual case scenarios pretty well.
yeah, it'd be really easy to throw out the mod right now and actually just have it basically work. However, it wouldn't really be stable.
Right.
And I'm trying to put out as I'd love to launch and be like Elaram, where you have next to no bugs, or if you do, it's really, really small. I'd love to have that.
Right, yeah.
Or like Sengear too. Sengear's awesome for putting out tons of builds and awesome features and everything, and having very little bugs.
Yeah, he does. He does some serious testing too. Though I won't
He's a
lie, I have
monster
found a
on the
few
update
as I was
schedule.
making videos for him. I'm like, hey, why doesn't this work? He's like, oh, bug report. That's what's fun sometimes, is getting to beta test as you're filming.
Well, here's something you might enjoy, especially your viewers too. I'm actually currently trying to figure out a way of how to make the lesser stone, and I'm actually interested in what you might think would be a fun mechanic to get the stone.
Oh, how to get it?
Yeah, the minion stone, the smaller stone. I already have a pretty good idea how I want people to get the perfect stone.
Right.
But the lesser stone, I'm kind of torn between having, say for example, if you kill mobs in the game, you could get a shard of minion, and the shard drop rate is dependent on the difficulty of the monster. So you kill a zombie, you got a low rate of getting it. But if you kill like an enderman or a blaze or a ghast, you got a much better chance of getting one. You want to collect 8 of them, surrounded by a diamond, and you get yourself the minion stone. The
that
other
sounds cool.
mechanic I wondered about was about taking those same drops that a monster could drop and throwing them into a pool of water to create red water. And those who are a fan of the anime would know what red water is. It's the liquid essence of a philosopher's stone. And that you would have to then condense that into the imperfect stone. And then from the imperfect stone, you'd have to collect souls to create the perfect stone.
Right.
And I'm
Well,
just
that's
not
not
sure
gonna
which mechanic sounds more fun. The idea of just getting basic items off of mobs and crafting it around a diamond. Or the idea of getting basic items and then condensing, magical water that can kill mobs. Just not sure what seems to be the most fun.
Right.
Because I could see some very interesting builds or whatnot. Say, for example, in your Let's Play, you grab a shard of minion off an enderman, you throw it into a pool of water, and you build a mob trap that just constantly drops mobs into this polluted magical water. And once it's collected enough souls in the water, you get yourself a stone.
That does sound neat. So
It
you're
seems a
asking me
little-
what I think you should do? Because I am terrible at those kind of questions.
I'm interested, as someone who's been playing EE about as long as the mod's been out. I mean, you've got a lot of historical background with this mod.
Right. Good question. See, I'm good at playing mods. I'm not good at coming up with mechanical concepts and how things work. Believe it or not.
I just don't want it to come across as another one of those things like, oh, if I kill 8 Endermen and I get 8 shards plus a diamond, well, there we go. Like, it
Right,
already
yeah.
feels... When you get your first Philosopher's Stone in the game right now, it doesn't feel like you've accomplished anything. You got 4 glowstone, you got 4 redstone, and a diamond. You got yourself a stone. It doesn't... For what the thing gives you, it doesn't feel like an accomplishment. It's like, okay, now I can start on everything else. This was just a small bump on the way to something awesome.
Yeah, that's maybe even like the first item you get. Hey, Tog.
Hi.
We're just chatting.
And I want to give that feeling of, like in Thaumcraft, when you get an item and you research it and you finally get it, you're like, yes, that's awesome. I got the Axe of the Stream, or I got the Pick of the Molten Core, or whatever it is. Sorry,
Right,
Asinor.
right.
Like, you feel a sense of accomplishment. Like, man, I can't wait to use this super powerful item. And it feels like the Philosopher's Stone, for everything it does of transmuting mobs and transmitting blocks in the world and allowing you to transfer, a stack of cobble into something useful. It doesn't feel epic when you get it.
That is true, yeah.
So
It's
Todd,
like,
we're
okay,
just
cool, I got this neat item now, hooray.
Todd, we're just discussing future plans for how you can get a Philosopher's Stone in EE3. I want it to be fun.
Right.
I can't tell if you're excited or if that's just your normal tone.
That was sarcasm. Yeah.
Why is that, Doug?
I don't know. I don't like things being harder. I guess it's just me, like everything handed to me.
I don't necessarily want it to be harder, I just want it to feel like an accomplishment and fun.
Yeah,
Right.
because 4 glowstone, 4 redstone, and a diamond is not very fun.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. It's like, oh yeah, I did it. Nice. What's next? And you're right. It is like kind of like, all right. It's almost like the first thing you do when you get. It's like the first. It's the lowest tier item. And from what I understand, the Philosopher's Stone is supposed to be like super hard to get. It's supposed to be like the higher tier item, right?
Yeah, like it should feel like, like awesome. I finally got the perfect stone and everything.
Well, like EE is like a mod of awesome items, and the P-Stone is kind of like the low end of awesome.
Like, people generally don't feel like they've got to the first awesome item until they get a Swiftfold. And it's an amazing item, don't get me wrong, but that shouldn't be the first one where you're like, yes.
I don't know. Do most people use the P-Stone for like some of its extra abilities?
Tell you the truth, not a lot of people even know everything it can do.
I mean, most people know, I think, transmuting blocks, and most people know that it's used as a crafting table, right? But,
Yep.
I mean, those are some of its really basic things. Transmuting mobs is one of the more interesting things that you can't really do any other way.
Yeah, like, unless you had Mistcraft, how else are you gonna, be able to generate your own mushroom?
True.
Yeah, you'd have to find one of those super rare mushroom biomes, which, I don't know about you, but I don't think I've ever seen a natural mushroom biome.
Or if you take into account in the Nether, I mean, the Philosopher's Stone transmuting of mobs, that's the easiest way to deal with the ghast. If you have a ghast shooting at you, just change them.
True.
Or like Direwolf, hey, I need some ender pearls. I'll just grab a stack of glowstone and I'm gonna go change zombies into endermen.
Yeah. True. That's what I do. Alright, I can get that going.
Yeah, I
Run
guess with
power down.
Zomcraft, zombies aren't too bad, and endermen are cool, but most of the rest of stuff, you don't really use much, at least not in the tech world. I mean, like, when's the last time you used gunpowder, Dyro?
Gunpowder. Yeah, I don't really use gunpowder all that much. It's really only good use for a TNT.
Yeah, I'm a big proponent of not... If an item doesn't have a clear use or something, it either needs to be dropped or it needs to be repurposed. And right now, I just feel like the Philosopher's Stone does a lot of awesome things, but just... it doesn't feel awesome. And that's why there's going to be some other changes with different items and whatnot. Plus, I got those items I have to name from Slowpoke Stream, which blew me away.
Oh yeah, the amount that people donated, that was awesome.
Yeah, we have 2 folks who, because of their donations, will have items in EE3 named after them.
Yeah, which is cool. That's really pretty neat.
What was the criteria for that?
When I got home that night, I wanted to pop into the stream before I went to bed for the night, so I popped in and saw that we were at a respectable, I think it was 800 at the time, maybe over 1,000. And I just commented that, the next person to donate over $150 would have an item named after them, and then suddenly there was 3 huge donations. You know, and then I log in the morning the next day and I find out that someone even made an $800 donation. That was just amazing.
Yeah, I think we know him, right? Does he come on here?
Yeah. Yep.
Not
I don't
sure
know if he
what
wants to remain anonymous or not, but that was an incredible donation. Somebody put $800 towards child play. That was awesome.
Yeah. And I can't remember how much we raised all together. It was over $3,000. It was like 3,700 or something like that.
Right. Yeah, it was definitely a respectable number, to be sure.
Just goes to show that the friends of Direwolf and Slowpoke and everyone are just fantastic.
Dude, it's all the viewers. They were awesome.
And I can't forget the Nearby Nation guys. Nearby sent his guys out.
Yep, Nearby Nation also made a serious showing and a nice job. Those of you who are watching this, this is being recorded the day after Slowpoke's
Yeah, I'm not
live
sure
stream
how
where we
much he
built the
raised because
map.
he switched back to his normal chip in.
In my mind, anyone who donated money or tried to help raise money is a hero. Child's Play is one of my favorite charities.
Oh, it's an awesome one, definitely. I think I can combine these three into a letter.
And I just like to say diamonds.
Oh, paper. Weak.
Diamonds are so boring.
Yeah, if you
Alright
don't
guys,
have
I'll
a
be back in
tunnel
a
bore,
few. I
they're
need to
pretty
get a few
exciting.
resources. Alright guys, I am off to the Nexus. I did show, I'm pretty sure I showed the new library. I think I did.
I've had some complaints we could use some better lighting, so I'll probably go in and fix that.
That's one of the, like, that's a general complaint of mine with Minecraft in general. It's hard to have a big open room that's well lit without having torches on the floor.
And there's certain rooms that would be really nice to have that dark feeling, and just not know that a zombie or a skeleton's gonna jump out at you.
Right.
Like, I'd love to have a nice, dark, musty, scary-looking library and not have to worry about a zombie or a skeleton.
Built. This is where you need like a single biome mushroom mage.
Oh, look at all these Endermen. And I'm pretty sure I have, like, almost no health on me, so I'm just gonna, like, sneak in here, like, attract one's attention, and hopefully not have a big, huge problem. Come on, dude, I'm looking at you.
If you're in the end, which I'm guessing you are,
Right. Oh, they
Beware
can't
the
get in.
dragon.
Nice. They can't get into the little room here. That's awesome.
are you talking about the hole in the bottom of the obsidian pillar?
No, just like where you spawn and come out, it's like 2 blocks tall, so they can't get inside there. You know what I mean?
Yep, I dug that out.
Nice. Very well.
I actually learned that trick from Xeno's Let's Play. One of the best ways to get Enderman is to hide yourself under a space that's only 2 blocks tall, because they can't reach you.
Nice. How did Vought fall out of the world?
I don't know. I would like to lodge a complaint about that though.
Are you calling shenanigans?
What world were you in that
Yes.
you fell out of?
Mine.
As usual, I need more sand. It's alright, I think I know where to get some. And we'll need,
Oh, how did Slow's new age turn out?
Oh, did he
I
try
don't know.
again?
Did you create one?
He said he was going to. He already apologized to me in advance.
How bad did he mess up his last stage?
He blew through 4 or 5 before he got one I made him stick with.
Nice.
Do you have like backups? Because this is seriously not cool, and I need to have a word with iTunes.
How so?
You portal gunned?
Oh,
Uh-huh. And like it was working fine all day today, and then, you know, I try it just now and it messes up again. I don't know what's up with it.
Player, I love that you're so silent but listening.
of course we have backups. Nice.
For those that don't know, after our RAM failure last weekend, was it, or the weekend prior, Player worked with the Stormbringer and worked out a really awesome backup system. So
Oh, cool. That'll work.
See, it's my boar is 1,000 blocks away, so I like to, portal gun there.
Oh, and you're portal gunning to a chunk-loaded block too, aren't you?
I think,
I wonder if that's the
I
problem.
think my boar became unloaded or something. Or my portal may have, like, linked to a spot that was no longer loaded.
Right. This ought to work, guys, believe it or not. Probably wanted to go... I thought I put something there. Didn't I put something there? Could have sworn I put something there.
So Dyer, as a man who's made several RP2 sorting systems, what would be your advice to start?
You say that literally as I just made a mistake in my RP2 sorting system. I was literally placing down a retriever and put it backwards. A good place to start. Well, if you want, you can come see my system and how it works.
I'd like that, so I'll head on over.
Sure, swing on by. I'm actually just trying to figure out why this little block I keep placing doesn't want to stay and behave itself. And guys, I've already explained on YouTube how my sorting system works, so rather than explain it on camera, I will probably cut the video because this episode's running long as it is. But it looks like my recyclers are done for the most part. So I'm going to go explain to Pahamar here and I'll be back. Oh, and looks like we're way past the wrapping up point. We're at 37 minutes, so I'm going to wrap up episode 17, explain my sorting system to Pahamar off camera. Again, if you want to see how it works, go watch me build it again. And I'll catch you guys next time. So this is Direwolf20 signing off. Take it easy.